Hello guys, I'm Murali Krishnan. Today, I'm going to explain you about pipeline. A pipeline is a set of automated process that allow developers and DevOps professionals to reliably and efficiently compile, build, and deploy their code to the production compute platforms. In this pipeline, we have steps like code, test, deploy, configure, deliver, and monitor. And now, I'm going to show you how you should perform these steps. First of all, you need certain tools like you need GitHub account. You need Git bash installed. You can install this Git bash from Google. It is an easy process. And you need an Azure account. Now, let me show you this with a simple example. First of all, let us take a simple code. I hope you know this is a simple Python code. Here A is 2, B is 3, C is equal to A star B. I'm just multiplying two numbers. Now, I'll be taking this code. Open your GitHub account. Create a repository. Name your repository as you wish. The naming is not that important. And giving first pro. Um, Ensure that you set this as public only because so that your co-user can access it. And click create repository. So your repository is created. Now open Git bash. After opening this Git bash, let me check my current path. Okay, my current path is C user scale. Okay, so let me create a directory. First project is my directory. Now I'll be moving to that directory. You can see this here. You can, first project is denoted in a yellow color so that I have been moved to the directory. If you want to check, you can just click pwd. You can see that the path has been changed. Now, I created the directory and moved to it. So I'll be creating a sample file. Sample Python file. Now, after creating this sample Python file, I'll be taking the code I have shown you earlier. This is a simple Python code, multiplication of two numbers. I'll be copying this. Here I'm taking just a simple example. I'm showing you with a simple code. Later, this code can be your any other applications, like you can use your whole project or anything in place of this code. So first of all, I created the file here. Now let us open the notepad. You can see here the notepad is being opened. Now I'm pasting my code in this and I'm saving it. Save and closing this. If you want to see the code, you can type cat command. You can see here the code is displayed. Now I'm going to move this program to the Git repository. First, initializing the Git space init. You can see this initialized Git. Now I need to add mycode.py to check whether it is added or not. You can use the git status command. When I type the git status command, you can observe here mycode.py file is in red color. That means it is not being added. So let us add it. Its space add. Now I have added my mycode.py file. Now let us check the status. You can observe here, my file earlier is in red color, but now it is in green color. That means the file is in unstaged state. Now I'm going to move this file from my local repository to my GitHub account repository. For that, I will perform some commands. Git space config. Here I will be taking my email ID. Okay, my email is config. Let me insert my username. After typing, just click enter. Okay, here I didn't get an error, so it approved my GitHub account. Now I'm going to commit git space commit space -m space. In this quotation marks, you can display your message. For example, I'm displaying like this is the first version of my project, so I'm just displaying it as first version. You can put any message that you wish. You can observe here, it says one file changed. That means the commit is a success. So before we have checked the status, right? Before the status is like in red color, later it changed to green color after adding. Now let us check the status. What will be the color? Now you can observe the git status comment says that nothing to commit. That means our commit is a success. Now let us push this file to our repository. For this, you can see a command here in your repository, git space remote add origin. Just copy this command. Why I am using this command is like I have many repositories in my GitHub account. So as to remove the confusion, I am just using that command. I can paste this command here. Yes, press enter. Now use the push command. Minus u. Origin. Yeah, the push process is done. Now refresh your repository. After refreshing, I can observe here my code.py file is being pushed. Now let me open this. This is my code. So I have successfully added this to my repository. Now open your Azure account. Open for that, click dev.azure.com. After opening this, If you are a new user, you need to sign in. As I'm already a user, I have already signed in. So let us create a project. The naming of the project can be anything. It's your wish. Just giving like my project, and make sure it is public so that your co-users can also access it. And press the create project button. Yeah, so our project is created successfully. Now you can observe in the left side, there's a navigation bar. It navigates to different platforms, like you can do pipelining, you can create repositories, you have boards, test plans, artifacts, etc. So here I need a pipeline. So I'm just clicking on this pipeline. Here several options have been popped up. You can do many things. You can create an environment, you can do releases, you can create a library, etc. So for now, I'm just creating a pipeline. Create pipeline. Now here I need to select where my code is. My code is in my GitHub repository. So I'll be selecting my GitHub. For example, if your code is in Bitbucket or Azure repos, you can select these also. Here you have also Subversion also. Here, hence my code is in GitHub repository. I'm selecting GitHub. I selected the GitHub. Here it shows whatever my repository are. I have created my repository as first pro. I'm selecting this. I need to confirm my access. Yeah, so we successfully logged in. Now go to the bottom. Here it is showing different repositories, but I only need one repository, that is first pro, that is only my repository. So I'll be canceling the other one. Now, after selecting your repository, now click on approve and install. I need to log into my Microsoft account for this. I'll be logged in. Yes, now comes your coding part. Now you need to check what type of the file you are using. Earlier, I have told you, you can observe my code. It is a Python code. And the file I created is also a Python file. So I need to select the package, whether it is a Python package or anything. You can also select different types of packages here. If you are using Java as your programming language, you can select Maven. Here you can observe Maven. And these days, many are doing web development with the Node.js software also. Here, the Node.js also available. And you can do many other softwares, like you can go with Django. And also, like you can go with PHP, etc. Many are available here. You can select whatever you want. As my code is in Python, I'll be going with the Python package. Selecting the Python package. Now, the main part is you need to specify your YAML code. Here there is a default YAML code. You need to remove this code and you can write your own code. I have already written my YAML code. If you want this example code, I'll be pasting it in my description link. You can access this. So here I'll paste this code. I'll give a little explanation about this code. Here in this code, the main thing you need to do is you need to specify the file name. Here you can check in my repository, my file name I created is mycode.py. So you need to give the same file name here, mycode.py. For example, if your file name is sample.py, you need to give sample.py. Like that, you need to specify your file name. And here I have also written a print statement, which is very important. This print statement helps us in learning whether we got error in this YAML code or in this Python code. Now, Save and run. Click on the save and run button. It takes some time, no need to worry. Yeah, you can observe here. Yes, you can observe here. It says the status, it is queued. It will take some time. Now the status is running. Yes, it took 18 seconds and it said it is a success. Now open this, just press on the success. You can observe here a new window is popped out. Here you can check your output also. You can observe here, this is my output, it is 6, because you can check my code, it is multiplication of two numbers. So 2 into 3 is 6. So therefore the output I got is 6. So my output is correct. And also you can check in the Python script. I have got an output hello world. Can you remember where I have placed this hello world statement? I have placed this in the YAML file. Earlier I have did this in the YAML file. I have shown you. I have written print hello world statement. So for example, if this hello world statement is not displayed, that means I have an error in my YAML file. Or if this hello world statement is displayed, but my output is not displayed, that means I have error in my Python file. So I hope you understand this. You can open your repository and check. Just refresh your repository. Yes, after refreshing, I can check here that Azure.pipeline.yml. I have new file here. Earlier, I have only mycode.py file, but I have some new file here. That is my YAML file. Just open this. You can check your YAML code here. So after you run this application, automatically here in your GitHub account, a YAML file is being created. I hope you understood my concept. Thank you.